Hi, everybody. Steve here again, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about Doge. I think last time I looked, they have found about $105 billion worth of waste, and he's just getting started. I can't say this enough. I need him to move faster, because once the money's gone out the door, kiss it goodbye. Thank God they shut down USAID. That was just a cesspool of waste and fraud. The U.S. Public population has only grown 1.2% in the last 16 years. It's essentially stagnant. It's not moving, and that includes immigrants. 1.2%. However, in the last 16 years, government spending has increased by 55%. Why? Tell me why. I can't understand this. When Clinton left office, we only had a $5 trillion debt, and there was talk about paying that off. And now we got a $36 trillion debt, and Biden spent $7.4 trillion in his last 4 years. My God. You could shut down 50% of the government, and I'll bet you there'd be no adverse effect. I truly believe that there's 20% of the workforce that does 80% of the work. President Biden hired, a couple years ago, he hired 85,000 new IRS agents to squeeze every last penny from the taxpayers. You know what, Elon? I know where there's 85,000 jobs you can cut just like that. Won't have any adverse effect whatsoever. But now they're losing their mind over 5 bullet points. Can you believe this? Over 5 bullet points? You can tell these are government jobs, that they're civil service jobs. They've never had to work a day in the private sector at all. I've worked 45 years in the private sector. For the last 45 years, every week, the manager of the department would get the team together and discuss what you did that week, what you were working on, what your successes were, what your failures were, and then the team would brainstorm to try and help you over the hump so you could turn that failure into a success. They're screaming about 5 bullet points of what they did last week. I could have gave you 5 bullet points of what I did that day. If you're a first level manager in a government and you're not holding weekly meetings with your team and discussing where they're at, what they're doing, then you're part of the problem and not part of the answer. Get your act together. If you like what you heard, hit the like button down below. Thank you.